Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Romeo and Juliet, which is a play that Shakespeare didn't put any actor-scene delineations into. So we're just going to say that we're in Act 1, Scene 1 because that's what other versions call it. And also, we just started it yesterday, so of course we're still in the first scene of the play, which started off with a battle in the streets. It was some people who support the House of Capulet ran into some people that support the House of Montague, so they started fighting, and then Benvolio tried to break it up, but then Tybalt came, and he started fighting with Benvolio, and then more and more people started showing up, and then Lord and Lady Capulet showed up, and Lord and Lady Montague showed up, and then the prince showed up and handed them all their butts on a platter, and said, y'all have done this 3 times before, you do it one more time, and I'm going to kill you. So Lord Capulet, come with me, and I'm going to tell you the consequences. Lord Montague, you're going to come to me later, and I'll tell you the consequences, and everybody disperses except for Lord and Lady Montague and Benvolio, and they turn to him. Benvolio is their nephew. They turn to him and they're like, what happened here? And Benvolio's like, the fight was already starting when I got here, and I tried to stop it, but then Tybalt started it up again with me, and then everybody else showed up, and that's the bit that you know. And then they're like, yeah, but where's our son? Where's Romeo? We haven't seen him. Like, I'm glad if he wasn't here, but we haven't seen him. Have you seen him? And Benvolio says, Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east, a troubled mind drave me to walk abroad, where underneath the grove of sycamore that westward rooteth from this city side. So early walking did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was ware of me, and stole into the covert of the wood. I, measuring his affections by my own, which then most sought where most might not be found, being one too many by my weary self, pursued my humor, not pursuing his, and gladly shunned who gladly fled from me. So what we learn from this is Benvolio is a bit of an introvert. He was walking, he suddenly gets all flowery in his speech too, which is interesting. But he was out walking before sunrise in some beautiful part of the wood, and he saw Romeo, and Romeo became aware of Benvolio and quickly diverted to hide himself in the woods. And since Benvolio also really wanted to be by himself at the time, he didn't follow Romeo. He just sort of let him go. And that's what that speech is. And it gets followed by Lord Montague's response, which is tomorrow's speech. So I will see you then for that. Mwah.